When I'm walking the dog and she drives by, she'll stop and yell, "Gamma pound, how much for the boy and the dog?" Gamma yen. Rubs my ear between two fingers. Imagine the finger rubbing people do to signal money, but on an ear. A girl I used to date told me early on that she had a rule: no pants in bed. She said it was for the germs, but I think she just wanted me pantsless. My girlfriend has recently started shaving my bed. Over the years the mattress has acted like Velcro and built up a mass of black bobbles from various different bed sheets, and she has discovered that it's immensely satisfactory to shave these bobbles off with her razor. She spent well over an hour doing it the other night and can't wait for it to build up again. She'll chase me around the house in a gremlin pose while yelling, "Gamma yen, gimme that booty fay. Gamma yen." Sometimes when we're cuddling she feels that I'm not close enough. I would progressively try to get more and more of me in contact with her, but it's never enough. Until I'm completely on top of her like a blanket. We don't usually hold this position for more than a minute because breathing is nice. But knowing she wants me is nice too. She perpetually has the national anthem stuck in her head for some reason, so without warning she'll just start singing "Gamma poundo say can you see yen." One of her favorite things to do in the whole wide world is to press her face against my belly and to have me forcefully inhale and exhale so that her head bounces along on it. She finds it relaxing. Yet I don't know either, but hey, if it makes her happy. Not purposely, but she kind of narrates her life. She's all like, "Let me go around the drive-thru, okay, time to order," and I'm just like, "What are you doing, lol?" She'll tap me on the shoulder when we are laying in bed and say, "Can I come in?" when she wants to put her head on my chest and cuddle. No matter how many times I tell her she does not need to ask permission to cuddle with me. My girlfriend can be put to sleep in literally seconds by rubbing the bridge of her nose, her temples, behind her ears, or the crown of her head. She's always had trouble sleeping, so I think it's a trust and relaxation combo, but it still freaks me out when she goes from perfectly alert to a log when I start playing with her hair. My wife likes me to swing her legs in circles when she's lying down. It causes her to laugh uncontrollably. This may be more common than I am thinking, but she gets the hiccups whenever she is full from eating. Every single time. It's like clockwork. I have gotten them before after eating, but I have never seen anyone get them every time. Claims the space between my left arm and body as her spot. And will say I need to lay in my spot if she has a bad day. It's not so weird now that I know about crippling anxiety, but she used to ask me to squeeze her after a long day. Like a pro wrestler giving a bear hug is how she described it. She said needed to be squeezed so tightly that she had to clear her mind and focus on not suffocating. Would always calm her down and level out anxiety attacks. Whenever she is stressed or really tired, she lets out a little scream, more like a screech tbh, and it helps. My girlfriend has this weird obsession with shoving her hands underneath my body. So basically when I'm sitting on a sofa or lying on the bed, she'll slide them between my body and the bed, for instance, then out again, and back in. She even does it in her sleep and calls it too. It is almost pleasing to her on a sexual level, which is just downright scary at times. I've been meaning to find out if other people know people that like this and what it's about. When she's sad or having a bad day, she will ask me to gamma pound bounce yen her. This involves hugging her and lifting her up and down somewhat quickly. It always makes her smile and she makes the cutest noises. Sometimes it'll stop too early and she will politely ask for more. She's 30 years old and I will always be there to bounce her when she needs it most. Comes to my house and cleans. My house isn't messy, but her house is constantly in shambles. She moved into her place like 8 months ago but still has boxes of packed stuff laying around. It bothers me. My girlfriend likes to play with my face when I'm trying to sleep, or read scripts of SpongeBob episodes. She also yells out donkey in the Shrek accent. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her, but oh well, as long as she's happy, smiley face, wakes up in the middle of the night craving chocolate milk. Every single night. This wouldn't be that weird, but she does just wake up and go get chocolate milk and go back to bed. She lays there awake in misery, resisting the simple task for hours. It's truly baffling. We do shadow puppets together and she always makes my shadow puppet suck her shadow puppet's dick. Taps the head of my penis and speaks into it, saying, "Is this on?" She's weirdly obsessed with my chest hair. Every time we lay down in bed she makes me lift my shirt up so she can rub her face in my chest hair. She also calls me Gamma Pound Big Fuzz Yen. I don't get it, but I love her to death, so I just go with it. She never finishes her coffee and just leaves it somewhere other than the sink. She always dances whenever she's eating. Like she stays sitting down, but will wiggle and dance a bit when she's enjoy her food. It's annoying because I started doing it a little too and always have to stop myself, haha. She occasionally mutters things related to taxes and accounting spreadsheets whilst riding the D. I find this oddly arousing, albeit educational. My fiance doesn't move the toothbrush when she brushes her teeth. Instead she turns her head back and forth. I thought she was joking the first time I saw it. Nope. That's just how she brushes. She eats the world's hottest ramen, or at least close to the world's hottest, for breakfast occasionally. My wife gesticulates wildly when she talks, to the point of knocking drinks over at dinner and pretty much anything else within arm's reach. If we're in bed the covers fly off if she gets particularly wound up. I've gotten used to gently moving things out of her way if she really gets into a story. What I really like, besides the funny stories, is the overwhelming amount of love that you feel in every answer here. This "you're such a weirdo, but that's part of why I really love you" feeling really made me smile to read all the answers. My wife sticks her finger in my mouth when I yawn. Every damn time. Before she exits her car the radio volume must be at 13. She'll hold the bottom hem of her shirt and look around mischievously. I then must do the same and, when the coast is clear, slightly lift our respective shirts and belly bump. Then just walk away like Cold War spies. When we hug, every now and then my girlfriend suddenly announces loudly she's going to /high-pitched chipmunk voice /nah and then proceeds to attack my neck. She doesn't really bite with her teeth, but it's ticklish as hell. I either escape her grasp or I die of laughter. I do the same to her sometimes, sweet revenge. When she's in the mood she licks my ear to signal to me that I should be ready for her later. One time, she licked my braces. She asked first, but still. If I have a pimple, she'll immediately try to pop it. Showing a pimple to her is like showing a 14-year-old boy some boobs. She gets extremely frustrated if I tell her no, and will genuinely act like a crackhead saying, "Oh come on man, just this one time." Haha. It's very cute. She likes to gently rub the sides of her face and lips over my short beard. I have to keep it short but not too short so it's the right length to give her the right scratchy feeling. It's weird but super cute. She sings to her cats, every fucking morning. Not girlfriend, but wife. She'll take a big swig of water, hold it in her mouth and then swallow it gulp by gulp. She's a weirdo, but I love her. I'm not sure why, but my girlfriend lays out pillows on her bed next to her when I'm not sleeping in the same bed. She will lay them out in a way that seems to resemble another body. I'm guessing she does it for her own comfort. I like to call it her other boyfriend. My girlfriend will sit on the floor at stores. My wife absolutely outright refuses to watch any movie or TV show recommended to her. It could check every single box she looks for in entertainment: favorite actor, director, genre, interesting plot, etc., and she would wait years to watch it just because someone who's watched it told her she would like it. She says it's because she feels like people are forcing things on her. We're not. We just know what she likes and recommend things because everyone does that, so she stubbornly waits until years after the recommendation and watches it of her own accord. The best way I've gotten her to watch something I think she'd like is be laying in bed with her and put it on to watch it myself. She ends up watching it with me. When she sees a spider she loses her damn mind, often stumbling back and falling on the floor. Mice? No problem, she'll grab with her hands if she can catch them and just throw them out of the house. When she comes over my place she almost immediately wants a Kraft single cheese slice from the fridge. Just the cheese slice, nothing else, and it brings her so much joy to eat this thing that is essentially plastic without anything else added. She grew up in a home where everything was healthy, so things like artificial cheese slices in the house were blasphemous. I think it's weird, but it makes her happy, so who cares? LOL. Edit. Spelling mistake. I had an ex who was absolutely amused by my upper arms when I was laying on my back, crossing my arms behind my head. Only when I was laying back like that, though. If she walked by she stopped and stared at me. I'm a skinny guy, never had big muscles, so I still don't know why she loved them. But hey, I'm not complaining.